Good evening. Hope everybody had a nice day. So I'd hop on here quick. I did want to discuss the reading for yesterday. This morning I got some songs that kind of popped into my head in regard to that situation. I am going to say, I can't imagine that this is resonating with too many people. It's getting to a point now where it's more a great candidate for a personal reading. If you'd be interested, comment below, and I will give my email address and we can work things out from there. But from now on, I'm gonna kind of try to steer clear of that one. It's getting into just a lot of personal stuff, and I think at this point it only it can only possibly be for one person. Though, just wanted to say, I think there's heavy Aries and Aquarius going on in there. If that's you, again, just let me know. All right, on to it. So I've been considering maybe doing the signs and all that. I just don't know how I'm going to fit it into my schedule. That's the unfortunate part. But that's for me to worry about, and for you to just, drop by and see if you feel ever so inclined. I did notice that the You versus Them reading, that actually had a lot of views. There was a lot of interest on that. Very cool. I thank everyone who watched that. Thank everyone for the likes and all that good stuff. Yeah, I pick up on very specific energy, and I can do personal readings. This reading for the collective, it's just new for me, and you could probably tell, which is all right. We all start somewhere, and I know I'm not the type of person who would judge someone for trying to do something new, and maybe sometimes failing ridiculously at it, and some other times being okay and getting somewhere. So thank you for growing with me, and thank you for joining and viewing the what is hopefully not a ship show. Okay. So I did just ask for something general for everyone, and we got Protect in reverse. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, these cards are all wonked out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes things just don't go the way that you had intended. I'm just gonna straighten these cards. I didn't really necessarily have a big plan for today. I didn't do a meditation about this reading, and it has left me absolutely Um, without an idea. I will say though, if you are the person who does resonate with the reading, specifically chestnut checkers with a functioning alcoholic, I would really like for you to check out a reading that I think you will resonate with very much. It's not as specific as what mine was, but it does reiterate some points and add some other things. Um, oh, what is her name? Sassy Scorpion Tarot on YouTube. Um, and I think that card was a Mistral anyway. Let's just see if we can get anything for the collective for today. I just don't think I have enough traffic for this to work. Stillness. You see? There's stillness. Therein lies the problem. Yeah, it be like that though. And that's... You can't necessarily read energy when there's not enough there to read for collective. Yeah. This reading is a general bomb, but I'm gonna post it anyway. Because you know what? I think it's important to, laugh at yourself, keep your sense of humor. And, when it comes down to it, I really enjoy helping people. And I really love the tarot. I love oracle cards. And I love waxing poetic about psychology and the human experience. So, we're going to enjoy the fact that this is nonsensical today. And I'll get a meditation in for tomorrow. Let's see. What do we have? Telephone. Connection, communication, conversation. Yeah, there's stillness. There's nothing for me to talk to. I can't connect with any energy because it's not there to connect to. Reaching out, inner voice. Yeah, honey, I'm trying. Man. There's nothing there. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it humiliating exactly. Public ridicule and mockery. Okay, well. You know what? These cards are being a little rude. No, it's fine. Let me see if I can get anything for the person who might view this, or for the, you know. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. So maybe that's why I'm getting so many views on those, on that one, the relationship spread. If that's what's out there, I mean, I can definitely work with that. I didn't want to go completely off of the views and be like, okay, well, this one has the most views. Therefore, like, this is the format I'm going to go with, and this is what I'm going to lean into, and I'm just going to purely do everything that I do because, views, and likes, and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, if that's what the main concern is of people watching, this is supposed to be helpful. It's not supposed to be um, all about just artistic integrity. It's a helpful tool, if that makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's really, with the word enterprising there. I don't want this to seem enterprising. I want this to be helpful. I want it to grow into something that many people can enjoy, and just find comfort in. You know, ever since I found that there were free YouTube readings, or free tarot readings on YouTube from just amazing readers, it blew me away, and it has helped me so much. I've been watching readers on YouTube now for maybe the past 3 years or so. And it's really just kind of blown me away. Interesting. Yeah, I really get with that chestnut checkers reading. That person, thankfully, you know, they've decided they're moving on, and they're just biding their time. There are things in life that prevent you from just packing up all your shit and moving across town. Of course, we're all adults. We understand that. When anyone tells you, well, just leave. No, you've never been in a situation like that, and it's not that easy, nowhere close to it. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Yeah, that's another thing. Repeating message that keeps coming around and around, and it's a good one. It's a fantastic one. I just read something today that said, you program your mind. So what is your software set up to do? Like, is it set up to make you happy? Or is it set up to find any and all annoyance and focus on it until you're miserable? Let's see if we can get anything else. We have aloneness. Being alone, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I know society wants to make it seem like, everybody should be paired up, and, that's the end-all be-all goal for your life. And, people need some time alone. Got guidance and transformation. That's really what some of the earlier readings were recommending, too. Just obtaining some guidance to help you transform into the next iteration of yourself. And, in order to do that, you need that aloneness. You need that quiet away from other people's thoughts and opinions, and you need time to focus on you. We have trust. I think something can be said for trusting yourself, getting to a point in your life where you wholeheartedly can trust yourself. That might be the most important thing that you can work on. And sharing. I think it's important that the sharing come after you build that trust in yourself, um, because you don't necessarily know other people's motivations when you're sharing the nitty gritty of your thoughts and feelings and your truest hurts and gut emotions. You need to be careful because a lot of people will use those things against you and use those things to manipulate you. You would be shocked and appalled how many people are just secret manipulators. And some people don't even realize that they're doing it. That's just how they were raised. That's how their family units operated. They've they've always been that. They don't necessarily know how to be anything different. They don't necessarily understand that there is anything different or how to be it or why you would want to be that when you can be this. You can use your mind, pay attention to the things that someone is telling you and pay attention to their body language and their social cues, and you can use that to get what you want. I mean, personally, I find it kind of disturbing, but there are people out there that operate like this. And for people that don't, you need to be aware of who you're dealing with, or you could find yourself in a world of shit. Trust me, I have lived in the world of shit several times. What do we have here? Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and overview your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Yeah, it did say earlier about, having that alone time to get perspective on you and to be able to transform. Some people grow up so damn quick too. Like, we don't even have a chance to figure out who we are before we're being forced to be someone. You know what I mean? I mean, you might be someone who had kids young, just had to step into 24/7 responsibility. Didn't necessarily have a chance to really get to know yourself before you were getting to know your little people, So we've got some stuff that wanted to come while I was talking here. Feel free to pause. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. And I think they were more speaking on, well, yeah, a sense of self is mentioned there. I think that's what we're really focusing on for you and your situation right now. Some introspection is really being called for. And I'll tell you, listening to tarot readings on YouTube, like, I know it sounds whatever, but if you find readers that really resonate with you, like all day, every day, go find what all is in your chart. I beg of you, if you don't already know. Go to a free chart calculator. Typically, you can find one that will do your entire chart, not necessarily just your rising sign, but you can ask for a free natal chart. If you have your birth time, that's even more helpful. Um, and you can really, your sun sign is just the very tip of the iceberg when it comes to getting accurate tarot readings. For me, I find my rising sign to be the most accurate, and my Venus is very accurate as well. Um, my sun less so, but still hits. My moon also hits occasionally too. So those things will be very important. Now, if you're watching my channel, for which I have two subscribers, which is one is me and one is my best friend, yeah, you're just gonna be. This probably resonates for you because you're maybe the only other person watching. So thank you for your time. And you're welcome for your personal free reading. So we have this as well. Feel free to pause. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. And this is personal power 8888. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Well, that sounds very nice. And we do have this guy as well. Again, feel free to pause. I'll just hold it here. I can read it through the phone. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. This 1331. Major change, individuality, independence. Very nice. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what can you do realistically to work on some individual, independent changes for your comfort and to improve your balance and your peace? What can you do? Do you do any journaling? Do you watch tarot readings? Do you, and I mean more than mine, I mean really nitty gritty, like get your chart, follow your, all your placements, you know, all that stuff. Do you watch anything for self-development? Do you read anything on that topic? Do you have anyone in your circle that you trust to speak to? Because it was mentioned up there, like, you may have some people around you who are looking at your weaknesses and perhaps trying to prey on them. Obviously, don't share those things with those people. If you're not absolutely certain, then it's a no. They're not trusted. So, what do you do to assist this process? Or what could you be doing? Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and in the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Very, very interesting stuff. Let's see. I do feel compelled to wrap this up. We're going to get you one more message from the cosmic Or, nope, this isn't the Cosmic Oracle. This is... What the heck deck is this? Mind Info? I don't know. I just really liked the messages when I bought it off of Amazon. Let's see. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. So, there was mention of a heartbreak. There's mention of people around you who may not be trustworthy, who may be, using what you say against you to manipulate you later. It really sounds like, let's see what we can find for advice on YouTube, via some books that you could listen to on Audible. I don't know. It feels like you're being guided to just keep your shit to yourself for now, because I'm not picking up on anyone who is going to be the support that you need and won't be a pot stirrer, won't run back to some other person and run their mouth and all that stuff. I think we're going to end on this one. You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Well, on that note, I think that was just a really overall uplifting message, and I'm happy to broadcast it to you. Say hi to my little brat cat over there. See you, brat cat? She's gorgeous and terrible, and I love her dearly. All right, everybody. I hope you have a nice night. Be well.